like squatting with the Smith machine. It's kind of like a barbell squat, but it removes the instability of a barbell, the side to side and the rotational instability. So it allows me, I like to squat with a barbell too, but it allows me to once in a while really load on some extra weight because it takes some instability out of it and allows me to go heavier and really focus on the quads, glutes, the hamstrings, the muscles that I want to work. Now, I like to vary how I do it too. One great way of increasing tension and time under tension is by doing what's called a 1 1/2 repetition, okay? So rather than doing a full squat, which would just be down, up, down, up, I'm going to add a little twist to it and make it harder. I'm going to hover around down the bottom part of the motion, which is the weakest part, where my muscles are basically fully stretched, and that really tires them out quickly. So if you can imagine yourself working out at a gym, for example, where you didn't have access to the weight you were normally used to using, let's say you can squat heavy, the gym just doesn't have the weight. Try these 1 1/2 reps with a lighter weight, and you're going to find that it really limits how much you can do, and that's great. It really increases the tension, okay? So first let's go over a squat, and then Smith machine squat, and then I'll show you the 1 1/2 repetition. Squat, feet are shoulder width apart, that's your heels, toes pointed out about 10 to 15 degrees. When you're squatting, I want your knees always pointing in the direction of your toes. They shouldn't be coming in or bowing out. People sometimes at the bottom as they're coming up find, due to a flexibility or a weakness issue, have trouble keeping their knees, what's called tracking their toes. Focus on that. If you can, at the bottom of the squat, if your knees and your hips will permit, come all the way down so your thighs are parallel with the ground, okay? When you initiate the movement, it should be a simultaneous bend at the knees and the hips with your butt going backwards, and then at the bottom, you straighten the knees and the hips with your butt and your pelvis coming forwards, okay? Backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. Everything's bending at the same time. You breathe in and out, in and out, okay? Your back is straight. You pull your shoulder blades together, tighten that stomach like someone's going to punch you in the stomach. Stay looking straight ahead, your spine straight. So as you go down, you're actually going to look at the ground because you're keeping your spine straight, right? This is a straight spine. This is not, okay? So breathe in, out, okay? Now a Smith machine squat. What I have to do is I have to set the bar at a height, and it's a little high right now, where it's basically between my chin and my chest. I'm going to crawl under the bar. I'm going to have my feet underneath the bar, right beside each other, about shoulder width apart, in that position that I described to you, okay? Shoulder width, toes pointing out a bit. When I unrack the Smith machine bar, I have to remember that I have to rotate it. On some machines it's backwards, some machines it's forwards. On this one it's forwards, okay? I rotate it forwards and I have to keep it there through the full range of motion, or else it's going to self-rack, and you don't want that. You're looking straight ahead, and your hands should be kind of just outside your shoulder. So the inside of your hand is just outside your shoulder. Okay, so that's how you do a Smith machine squat. Now the 1 1/2 rep is very simply just like this. I come down all the way, up half the way, down all the way, up all the way, down, half, down, up. 2 reps, down, up, down, all the way up. 3 reps, down, halfway, down, up. 4 reps, down, halfway, down, up. 5 reps, okay? Let's do it with the Smith machine. Hands in the position I told you, just outside of my shoulders. Under the bar I go. I stand up after my feet are right beside each other, and I rotate it forwards. And from here, I'm going to come down, come up halfway, down, all the way. That's 1. Now, that was 5 repetitions. I actually went up and down 10 times, but that was 5 reps, and I can already feel my legs starting to burn. So that's a great way to leverage not having as much weight as you're used to, changing how you do the reps, so that you increase tension, especially in the weak range of motion, which is at the bottom, and you're gonna get a burn, you're gonna get tension, you're gonna get growth, okay? So it's a Smith machine, 1 1/2 rep squat.